Hi Capricorn, welcome to Lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my returning viewers or subscribers. Thank you guys for your support. I truly appreciate you. I'm going to be doing a general love reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to pull some cards for you and your energy here, your person's energy here, and for the connection between you down here. So let's take a look. Capricorn, what's going on? What are you working through? What clarity might you need? Guidance, confirmation. Just what messages does Spirit feel like Capricorn needs to hear? What do we have for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Capricorn. Feeling a really strong, grounded energy from you today. Wow. First card out is the Sun. Big changes, illumination, clarity. This is the happiest card in the deck. I feel like the sun is shining on you in a big way. I feel like you're starting to feel really good when you haven't in a long time. It's like you've had a huge breakthrough with something. And I feel like it was... This is the Devil. It is the card of Capricorn. It could just represent you. But I feel like you've had a big breakthrough with some things that you have felt like you have been trapped or bound to. Realizing that you have the ability to free yourself from this, and you are stepping forward to do that, to release yourself from these things that have been burdens, have been toxicities in your life, whether that be toxic relationships, beliefs, thought patterns, repetitive patterns that have been playing over and over again in your life that you thought you were bound to and couldn't escape. You are realizing you have the ability to walk away from this. What's on your mind, consciously or subconsciously? The Hermit. This is the card of Virgo. This is the card of Leo, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like with the Hermit, it's like you're taking some time away. You're doing some self-care. You're nurturing yourself. I feel like you are putting yourself first, where you have been putting everyone else before you. It's like you're taking that much needed break for yourself to just kind of contemplate, look over what you are discovering, and kind of figure out your truth through that. We have the Nine of Wands. I think you're recognizing ways that you have been very defensive. I feel like you have had to be defensive. I feel like you have had to fight the hard battle. The battle is over. And you've had your walls up. I think part of this toxicity you're releasing is that, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like you have had to fight really hard. You've put in a lot of work. You feel like everything has lately anyway been an uphill battle for you. And because of that, you've been wound so tightly and so protective, like you can't take anymore. So you have your walls up. I think you're realizing that it's time to bring those walls down. And you're looking at each one of those bricks in the wall and what value they have provided for you. And you're releasing those ones that you no longer need, because this wall has prevented the happiness from coming into your life. And you're recognizing that you've been the one putting the block up, and that it's time for you to tear down that wall. Actually, I feel like this goes here. Because you want the Ten of Pentacles, you want ultimate fulfillment, you want happiness, success, abundance, and you're recognizing that it's only been your walls that has been preventing this. That it is here for you. You do have this in your life in many ways, and that you have the ability to provide and create this in your life where it isn't. But the only preventing factor has been your own walls, and you're recognizing that. Good for you. Your recommended action from the universe. Wow. Ace of Cups. Opening up your heart, opening up to a new emotional beginning. Seizing this cup of love and nurturing it, allowing it to flourish. This could be creativity. This could be love coming in, an offer of love that you want to make, or an offer that's being made to you. Whatever it is, it's a new beginning in love. Whether it's a restart with someone or something completely new, there is love. There's a huge cup of love. And the universe is saying, seize it. It's here for you. It is yours. Seize it. The potential block to this is the Queen of Swords. This is the card of Libra. It does not have to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's air. It's intellect. It's thought. The potential block to this is you overthinking this. You getting too much up in your head, in your logic, thinking, this is fantastical. This is not something that happens to me. This is not for me. It's you getting in your own way because you're in your head. I feel like it has to do with releasing these defenses, bringing these walls down. I feel like you overcoming this, you taming this, you balancing this. The Queen of Swords does tend to experience their emotion through their intellect. As long as you find that balance, you will be able to get to this. If you let your logic, your mind, your thoughts overtake you and fall back into this pattern of defensiveness, I don't think that what is for you will ever be kept from you. I just feel like it will take a lot longer for you to get there. For your spiritual growth, the Lovers. It's a card of Gemini. It doesn't have to be. But it's about a choice. It's a decision. I feel like there's a very deep, profound love in your life, but there's a decision. This is a choice between two lovers, between being in a relationship and being single, being in this relationship or pursuing a path in your life, something very significant, a very significant choice that you have to make. But I feel like when I'm looking at this card, and like I said, it really can be about this relationship, but I feel when I'm looking at this card, this is about you recognizing the reflection in the mirror, recognizing yourself reflected back to you in the mirror, and really owning and incorporating the two aspects, the two reflections of yourself, and recognizing that you are not separate, that you are connected. Six of Wands, victory, success, recognition. What did I just say? Recognizing, recognition, recognize, and I feel like it's all of those things. I feel like a lot of it has to do with you and your internal work and that healing and building that relationship with yourself. I do also feel it is about a very deep soulmate connection, something very powerful, very, very fiery, very strong. But there's recognition, recognizing this other person as who they are, as the balance to who you are, is bringing victory. This is part of your success, is this recognition. And you want to pursue this. When you recognize this and you have this victory, you will be fired up and ready to start this new, exciting journey, this new path. Pages are young energy. They're beginning out on a journey of discovery, and particularly the Page of Wands. They're excited, they're motivated, they're curious. They want to experience everything that life has to offer. I feel like this recognition of, and merging of the aspects of yourself, as well as the recognition of this person, this divine counterpart, and the victory in that, the recognition of that, is going to set you off on a very exciting new adventure in life. I feel like, I've said this before. I think I said it in one of the last Capricorn readings. Capricorns come into this world very serious. One of the characteristics of Capricorn is that they tend to get younger as they get older. It's like the more life experience they have, the more they're able to lighten up and take things less seriously. I feel like you are going to feel like a kid again. When you get over yourself, find your balance, and accept this cup of love, you are going to feel like a kid, so excited and so motivated, so curious about everything that there is to experience. I love that. The potential outcome. What do you have for the potential outcome for Capricorn, please? Temperance and the Knight of Swords. Temperance is about balance and healing. It is also about divine alchemy. It is about taking two disparate things and alchemizing them to mix them together to create something new. Very much about healing. It is also a card of soulmates, but very divine. I feel like there is a divine influence in this. I feel like this spark that you have, this coming together, this creating of something new, is divinely guided. It's like a gift from the universe for you. With the Knight of Swords, communication, truth, clarity. It's like, I feel like someone is coming in to communicate to you, to communicate exactly what this gift is. You're going to recognize it, you're going to hear it, you're going to know it. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck is death. There was something that had to end. There's something that had to die in order for something new to be born. I feel like that has to do with this, with you releasing these bondages, these toxicities, these things that you felt had you trapped, tied, and bound. That is no longer. That is a death to that way of being God with the tower underneath. Yeah, there's been a huge shakeup. And the tower doesn't always have to be horrible or painful. I mean, this illumination, this clarity, you could have had a dream or a truth or seen something that made this very clear for you. This could be that tower that came in to shake things up for you. But I see so much healing and so much positivity coming in for you as you move forward through this, Capricorn. Love it. All right, let's take a look at your person, see what they have on their side, what they're working through, focused on, what clarity might you need, or what information might be helpful for you to understand this, what they're going through. Let's see here. Okay. Capricorn's person. Six of Swords. They're moving away from difficulty. They're trying to move away from the difficulty of the past towards calmer waters. It's a healing process. There's some assistance. I feel like there could be divine guidance in this. The world. End of a chapter. Something is changing. The world is turning. One chapter is closing. The page has turned and a new chapter is beginning. This indicates that as well. Moving away from the past into the future. Leaving the past behind with a new beginning. Big changes for your person. Big shift. What's on their mind, consciously or subconsciously? Knight of Cups. An offer of love. Do I have that here? No. An offer of love. This cup of love, they want to offer this cup of love. Maybe this cup of love has been offered to them, and that is what is bringing about this shift and this change. Or maybe this shift and this change, or maybe all of the above, maybe this shift and this change is making them realize that they want to offer this cup of love. A lot of emotion there. A lot of emotion. Two of Swords. I feel like they are still... I feel like things are changing. I feel like they are healing. I feel like the fact that they're actually really taking the time out to think about this, to figure their way through this, is huge. This Two of Swords is about shutting out the influences of the outside world to find your truth. Okay, they could be thinking about how to offer this cup of love, how it is that they want to do that, how they want to communicate about it. Let's get one more for this position right here. One more, please. All right, we'll take two. The Empress and the Nine of Cups. Yeah. You know what I feel like? As I'm looking at this, I feel like they are this Nine of Cups. They have this cup of love that they want to offer. I feel like the reason why they're in this place of this kind of an impasse or retreat, going within, trying to figure out their truth is because they see you as their Empress. An Empress is incredibly abundant, capable, nurturing. I mean, the Empress can bring anything to being, breathe life into anything. Incredibly capable and competent. This is the ultimate divine feminine energy. I feel like they see you as their Empress and they see you as their wish fulfillment. I feel like they're feeling like they're just a knight. How can they come forward as a knight to offer their cup of love to this Empress, this powerful Empress? I feel like they're going to figure out their way because they do ultimately see you as their wish fulfillment. But I also feel like, and maybe we'll see this here in the cards, maybe we won't, but what I am feeling is that your person has struggled with their sense of self-confidence. I feel like they have let their doubt prevent them from some growth that needed to happen, but they are getting there. Like, I would not be surprised to see the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they're going to, or even the King of Pentacles. I feel like they are moving towards self-confidence, belief in themselves, their own empowerment, being grounded and stable in who they are and what they have to offer. But right now they're in their head because they're still feeling a little bit insecure, but they want this. They have so much love for this Empress. They want to offer that cup of love. For the recommended action, Nine of Wands. Do you have that Nine of Wands? You do. This is defensive, having their walls up. I feel like really this is the universe is saying be protective. Be protective. Don't go rushing in, I feel like, is what the universe is saying. Take your time. It's okay to walk before you run. Protect what is important to you, what is valuable to you. I feel like, let me get one more on that. And I also feel like they need to be aware that you are a bit defensive. Ace of Cups. All right, to protect that cup, to protect the cup of love. I feel like the universe is saying that they need to protect this cup of love that they have, their cup of love, but they also need to recognize that it is important for them to heal and bring down these defenses, which I feel like these defenses are here because of their insecurities that they have had, and they're in the process of working through that. But to bring down these defenses in order to be open to receive this cup of love, because I do feel like there's a cup of love being offered to them. They're being asked to take down their defenses and be open to this cup of love, as well as they need to take down their defenses in order to step forward, bring about this change, and offer this cup of love that they so desperately want to share, that they want to offer. Potential blocks to this. I said it. I totally said it. The Nine of Pentacles, the potential block to them doing this, to them letting down their walls and offering this cup and receiving this cup, is finding their self-confidence, belief in themselves, could need to separate themselves from some situations that they have been involved in. I do feel like they're moving away from that because this is often called the single lady card, but really, really strongly feel that this is about your person finding their confidence in themselves, their belief in themselves. I feel like they have done a number or have had a number done on them in their lifetime, and this is actually a huge, huge breakthrough for them. They see themselves as the Knight of Cups, but they have everything in them to step forward as the Emperor or the King of Pentacles, however they relate with that energy, but they have it within them. They need to recognize that for themselves. They need to recognize their value and stop settling for less than what they're worth. That is the only thing that is preventing them from bringing down these walls and offering and accepting this cup. For their spiritual growth, Eight of Swords. They gotta get out of their head. Did you have this one? They have to get out of their head. This is the mini devil card of the minor arcana. They're trapped in their thoughts. I feel like this spiritual growth, big, huge part of their lesson is overcoming their own negative self-talk. And that has to do with them recognizing their value. I feel like this is something deep-seated in their life. I feel like they've had a lot of struggles and hardships in their life that have contributed to these swords that have clouded their image of themselves, clouded their belief in themselves. The Ten of Pentacles came out in reverse, and with this Eight of Swords here, I feel like this is their spiritual lesson here is, Ten of Pentacles upright is having it all, the stability, the security, being able to provide for yourself, having a happy home, fulfilling career, relationships that are meaningful. I feel like it is their own perception, their own fears, their own doubts, the things that they say to themselves are the only thing that is preventing them from having this Ten of Pentacles. Overcoming this is overcoming this belief is, and for them, this is their double energy. This is their toxicity. This is what has them trapped, tied, and bound, but it is only a perceived bondage, a perceived lack. or inability. And it is a huge, huge lesson for them to overcome in their life. They are beginning this process, and I feel like it has to do, everything about this beginning has to do with this love that they share with you. But for it to be fully realized, they really have to heal this. It's important. For the potential outcome, I'm going to take that. Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. When they overcome this, when they recognize their value and their worth, when they bring down these walls, when they realize these toxic thought patterns that have been preventing them from their success, the potential outcome is a very, very fiery, passionate new beginning, very creative, a lot of motivation. Like anything is possible at that point. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. This is a card of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's air, it's mental, it's intellect. This is all about their thoughts, their beliefs, the talk, the way they communicate, what they communicate, how they communicate with themselves. This is huge. This is something that I feel like has really shaped the path that their life has gone on, and something has happened. I feel like it's this tower. Something has happened to wake them up to recognize their own self-limiting behaviors. And they are determined to move away from this, to heal this, and to begin a new chapter in their life, to write a new story, to change the narrative. They're working on it. It might take a little bit of time. But I do feel they're on the path, and I feel like you sense this and you know this. Let's see what's going on in the connection between you. Okay. Connection between Capricorn and their person. The heart of the matter. Seven of Pentacles, divine timing, patience, discernment, cutting away those things that cannot grow to fruition, recognizing what needs to be let go of and what needs to be focused on so that your attention is not diverted. I feel like you're both in this process. I mean, your person clearly is, and you are as well. Discernment is taking a look at those things, those limiting thoughts and behaviors that you've had that don't serve you. That's exactly what discernment is. I feel like you guys are both going through this process. You are weeding the garden. You are deadheading. You are creating fertile ground for something to grow. And it's going to take some time. I feel like it's taken quite a while. Let me take a look at those. Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I feel this is you, your energy here, Capricorn. I feel like for you, your wish fulfillment is actually to work together. I feel like it has been disjointed. There has not been collaboration, and you're focused on, in your own life, working together, creating something of value, putting in the effort to craft something that has the potential for longevity. This is your wish fulfillment, and it is also something you're doing, working on, focusing on in order to fill your own cup. But I also feel like you're focused on working together with this person, collaborating to build this future together is your wish fulfillment, and you know that. You recognize that. But either way, you know how to fill your own cup. Your person. Two of Swords. They're in this. They're still in this place of within. They are withdrawn in their own world, trying to isolate themselves, to really listen to themselves, to their intuition, to their knowledge, to their inner self, their higher self, to really find the way through, to figure out how to step forward. They're really, really doing the work. They're digging deep. I feel like they're maybe meditating quite a bit or trying to connect, to gain higher perspective. Influencing factors. The Wheel of Fortune. which is, this is change. This is the universe. This is life. This is something coming in to bring a change. It is fortunate. It is positive in the upright. The wheel is turning in your favor. The Two of Wands is about planning. I feel like the wheel is going to turn. It is beginning to turn. And on the other side of that, after the wheel has actually turned, you guys will have the opportunity to pick any direction, any path. New opportunities are before you. And this is recognizing the opportunity and taking a look at all of the options and really planning, really trying to pick the best option. Two of Wands is also about partnerships, working together. Things are going to shift in a big way. In a big way. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is major arcana. That's not small. Potential outcome, Princess of Wands or Page of Wands. It's the same energy right here. It's being very excited, motivated, fired up. And I get a real strong sense of magic, like renewed magic, desire, lust for life. Three of Swords. This is a card about heartbreak, sorrow, loss. I feel like here this is talking about finally working the magic to heal this heartache, to heal this heartbreak that has been in between you. Through your own life experiences and how that has played out in this relationship. With the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of communication where I feel there hasn't been any. There will be a lot. What I really get here, going through this wheel changing things, your person doing the work, you doing the work, has renewed an energy where there has been none, to really address the pains of the past and to actually begin to open up and communicate about them with each other, to open the doors of communication, to begin this healing. I feel like there's a lot of swords that you have both been carrying that maybe neither one of you have been aware of, but there's going to be a lot of communication about this because you guys believe in this passionately. And the bottom of the deck is the Empress. The ultimate divine feminine, which is right here. And this is both of you. This is the energy. This is the desire to bring this to fruition, to do the work. The Empress doesn't shy away from hard work. She digs right in and she makes it happen. She doesn't doubt for a second that she can. And that is the energy that is overlaying this here. So you guys are going to make a huge breakthrough, I feel. But it's going to take a little bit of time. You're going to get there. It is coming in for you. Wow. Wow. Keep up the good work, Capricorn. You've got this. You've got this. Just don't let your logic overtake you. Find that balance. All right, so this is what I have for you. I hope this resonated, and if so, I hope it helped. If you did resonate with this or with me, if you could leave a thumbs up, a like, share, subscribe. Any of those things are free for you, and they help my channel grow, and I depend on you guys for that, so I would certainly appreciate your help. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for being here. I truly love spending this time with you guys. I really do. And I hope that I see you again. Until next time, love and light.